Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Crochet, a former All-Star, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one close, roll the ball. It's 2-2.
Low inside.
Got him swinging. Tied him up with a fastball inside. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm of the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for. What's the key to the offense today?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and move around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Into left center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And singing as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities you can get.
Absolutely. And you know, if you get guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball to a reliever if they do it all.
In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. And now it's Alan Varsho. He was hitless in 4 bats yesterday.
Ball out. Sinker. Middle center.
Ground ball left side. And it gets by. Throw in holds the lead runner in second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Low inside.
Misses just off the outside edge.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't. We go to the bottom of the first. And the starter for Toronto, Brady Singer. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Leading off, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. 1 away. Check out the Red Sox lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing, they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, that slider buried in her hands like that. It's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you off, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there in the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
You got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. You just want to expand his zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. We move ahead to the top of the second. Now for the Jays. Okamoto recently earned Rookie of the Month.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. Let's see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him.
Swings and misses and one down on his own.
Middle outside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, I've always said it's tough. Elevated fastball, you see so well on the lay off. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Late umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, kind of interesting. He's
swing, and this is down the right field line. Right there. Out of here. Third home run of the season. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boog is playing. They hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Miles Straw in the box here. Let's that one go for a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Here at the top of the second. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Just off the outside edge. And it's 2-2. He goes down looking. Swings and misses. That's strike one. That's in there.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another.
Now that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Toronto picks up one on this one. It's bottom of the inning. Anthony Santander up now. Legal leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Fans another, and that's three straight strikeouts. Shred with another scorching run of play lately. We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him. Hit hard but foul to the left. The 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. One down. So stepping in for Boston, Jordan Westburg. That one missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for it.
In the air, right field. Out. Number two.
Batting 7.
Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming. They just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man on second, two down. This one dribbled in center field, on its way, home run. His 17th of the year, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-1. Singing this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy. It's even such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And with two down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Dylan Dingler up next for the Red Sox. Two down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if he can. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, the slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. And coming off a series where pitching was outstanding. We take a look at those numbers.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Four-seam fastball. High
And he'll
outside.
walk. Ground ball right side. And foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, take a look at the previous sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of flipping away the play. Once you're at 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's been trying to protect the battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
In the air to left center. And a couple of quick outs. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
Strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And they trail it here. Back here at Fenway. Well, singing will talk him up at the top of the broadcast. Firing on all cylinders coming in, but haven't seen the same dominance today.
Well, it's still early, but the sharpness hasn't quite been there. Feels like he's just one adjustment away from flipping the script.
Fires over to Guerrero. One pitch and one out. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Marcelo Meyer. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. He muscles that one out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
Wasn't pulled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That's a ball. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And that's a double.
Pretty good great swing, nice balance, and no transfer. He got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now here is Mason Wynn. And he swings and misses. It's something to one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
High fly ball, right field. Strong gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags it second. And he's up to third safely with 2 balls.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The ball is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And look out. That one gets it. The second man he's plugged in this one. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. R.J. Schreck, the next to hit. 5 pitches first time, and they came around the score. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
One on count. Look for him to be aggressive here. Get some runners on base. Opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Oh, look at the stop. Go to second. It's there, and that's a great play. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. Back here at Fenway, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next, for the Blue Jays, third baseman. Okamoto.
So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
High inside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. One out, and a runner at second, top half of inning number 4. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Low outside.
Way inside.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first. That's it out.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Down low and kicks away. Throw into third. He's in there. Varsho up to third on the wild pitch. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Cutter. High outside.
Ball inside.
Sinker.
Runner at second,
Low
2 down.
outside.
Late swing fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
Sets him down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Blue Jays 2. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Out towards right center field. Straw coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground. Guerrero steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Dylan Dingler.
That's a ball. Yeehaw!
Late with the swing there.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a
No,
group.
that's outside. Ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Low outside.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouled off left side.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next, for the
Vladdy
Blue Jays,
Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Guerrero.
That one hooked foul.
Sinker.
Blue Jays down a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Clips the corner. That is strike two.
Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Into the monster seats and gone. Vladdy with a star scraper. His 17th of the year. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 4-3. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Sinker. Low outside.
Check
Did he go?
swing. Now we'll look down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he
Four-seam
held up.
fastball. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sweeper. Middle
Here's a
inside.
2-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
You could see he was
Four-seam
trying to
fastball.
stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Out towards right center field. Shred settles underneath it. And there are two outs.
Up next, for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
Now the
Dalton
Toronto
Varsho.
four-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. He's 2 for 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
First
That
pitch
missed. That's
just
the ball.
misses.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside. Cutter. Low outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sweeper. Low
Two down,
outside.
nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Cutter. Low middle.
That clips the zone. Strike
Four-seam
one.
fastball. Middle outside.
Foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Sinker. Low outside.
Up the middle. Win. Tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
That one fine. The zone, it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
The Blue Jays leading by a run last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer.
Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch. So up next, Jaron Duran, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Clement tossed to second, over to first, safe.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Mason Wynn.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Yeah.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. One left for the Red Sox. They still trail it here, 4-3. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot. Yeah, Dingler. Here's Wynn for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Up next
Four-seam
for the Blue
fastball.
Jays, right fielder Miles Straw.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Middle inside.
That one at triple digits.
Sweeper.
2 down, nobody on.
Middle
And we're in the
inside.
top half of the 6th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 3. Back here in Boston, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Anthony Santander.
Right through there for a strike. Blue Jays bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. McGill getting loose as well. The other way, and he beats the shift. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very
New pitcher now for the Jays, Tyler Rogers.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
The Red Sox with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
At the plate, Jordan Westberg on the ground to the left. Okamoto over to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
To the right side, and that's a fair ball. Runner from third in to score. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Go-ahead run on base. Dylan Dingler up next for the Red Sox. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Tied at 4. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Seventh inning. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Reese McGuire. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Fastball. Low inside.
Line drive, base hit right field. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Sweeper. Low outside.
And a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Louis Varland takes over on the mound.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That's in there. And that is strike 1. Guerrero wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tied at 4.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Four-seam fastball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And it remains 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Oh, this is a big at bat right here. Nice sac fly to give his team the lead in these late innings. The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Circle change. Low outside.
2 on, 1 out.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Win. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
So up next, Ernie Clement.
Low inside.
And that's in for a strike.
Sinker. Low middle.
Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. And it's off the Green Monster. Will comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Manager out of the dugout. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect. But does have to make some quality pitches.
Number 3,
And that one got a piece of him.
You got him.
All loaded up. Mason Wynn digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. It's gone. Grand slam. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 8-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
R.J. Schreck up next for the Red Sox. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 4 runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Out towards right center field. Straw on his way over. And that's the inning. Boston picks up 4 on the grand slam. Back in Boston, we're at the top of the 8th. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Low middle.
That's the ball.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Inside. Ball.
Seam fastball. Middle inside.
To the right side, Westberg. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Sinker.
Now it's the right fielder, Miles Straw.
Yeah!
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's gone for the new pitcher now for the Jays. Santion.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Ripped to short. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit. He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one ripped but foul. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Breaking ball inside. Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Varsho on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Now 1-1.
That's the ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. All muscle to center field, and they add to their lead. It's 9-5.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Number 62, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Garcia warming up as well.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
No, that's out.
Two now, and there's a ball. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Boston with another on the solo blast. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Back now at Fenway. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me. The hitter, Boog.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Late with the swing there.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the
That's the
count.
ball.
Slider. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
High middle.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Out on the drop, third strike, two gone.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
That one pushed foul.
Sinker.
Chapman is just one strike away. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Okay, all set to go. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway. Next offering is fouled back. Hammer, base hit. And a man aboard.
Everything came together for him. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And a big swing and a miss. Judge, the former rookie of the year, 33 years old. Let's remember, a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
1 out man at first. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The designated hitter.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 1 out. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So up next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Golden tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. Rule the swing. Grisham on second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
We go to the bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. What do we have on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw
Leading
something
off
that
this
you've never seen
afternoon,
before.
the right
Kerry
fielder,
Carpenter
number
up now for the
30,
Tigers.
Kerry Carpenter.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Maximus notches the K.
Batting second, the second baseman, Labor.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Keith.
2 outs, base is empty. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball. Ball.
And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Towards first, Goldie. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
A little bit low.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
And another
That's the
ball.
ball.
And that is
This,
ball
ball 4. Take your
and the
base.
Yankees are in business.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
At the plate, Jose Caballero. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. Carpenter has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, anytime you launch one foul that has the distance, it's tough to reset for the rest of the at-bat. He's going to have to do it here. You know, that changeup
That's the ball.
didn't
That's
fool him by
inside.
much, but it did its job and had him out front.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and
That's
third.
the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Trent Grisham would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A 3-run homer, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Inside and it
Kicker
hit
base.
him.
That hit him.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ball.
Two-0
No,
count,
that's low.
great hitter
Ball.
at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Next for the
Love
Yankees,
how he let
the
that
left
ball
fielder,
travel,
Cody
trusted his hands.
Bellinger.
Nice job of going the other way.
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Grisham rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
Up
Picks
next for
himself
the
up an
Yankees,
RBI.
designated hitter,
Smash that one through the
Giancarlo
infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And it stays fair. Here comes the Judge around third. In comes the run from second to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tarek Skubal will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after
Now
this.
pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Tigers,
number
Drew
38.
Anderson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Check
Nope,
swing.
ball.
He held up. And that is ball one. Bellinger, the runner at third. Stanton at first. One gone. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run
The
lead.
batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball high.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Anderson ready to work. And that
No,
misses.
that missed. That's a ball.
And now 3-0. Fastball
Strike.
for a strike. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Carpenter drifts towards it. That's out number 2.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing
Up
just
next
a
for the
little
Yankees,
bit, trying to
the
put
third
the ball in
baseman,
the air.
Brian
2 aboard, 2 outs. Brian McMahon steps to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 6 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Number 31, Riley Green.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot. This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Off the mark there. Ball 3. And that's outside of this ball 4, and he's on base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Kevin McGonigal, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1. Grounder might be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Batting 7, the catcher,
well, things that
13,
lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors, free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning, and that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now. Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Right through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And the 2-2. Oh, he can't hang on. They put the tag on him, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Parker Meadows now at the plate. Fought off foul. Chisholm out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Tigers strand a pair, still up against a 6-0 deficit. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
You know, these Yankees really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Outside low, and it's 1-2.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Grisham in the box again. Takes a strike. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 down, nobody on. That's off the mark. 3-1 now. Aaron Judge up next. And the 3-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. As we go to the last of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Down, ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
In there at the knees. And now 2-2. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
For the Tigers, the right fielder, number 30, Gary Carpenter.
And a swing and a miss. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Sets him down looking. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. First time up, he grounded to third.
Heck one.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Down in order go the Tigers. They still find themselves down 6-0. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Heck one.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in. One down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a ground ball to first. Torkelson takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Here.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Colt
the
Keith.
designated hitter, Colt Keith.
Max Fried will go to work.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that one fouled off. 1-1 now. Gets under it and pops it up. Goldie in position. And there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Way out front for strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
This to third. Over to Goldie. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Two down, bases empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Walked his first time. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Oh, one down.
Ball low.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Yankees 6 and the Tigers nothing. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Out towards right center field. Carpenter under it. One up, one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That's in there. That's strike one. Ripped, but it curls foul. In the air out towards right center. Meadows on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
McMahon in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it though 6-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth.
For the
Leading off,
Tigers,
Kevin
the third baseman,
McGonigal.
Number 7, Kevin McGonigal.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
A little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Outside ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker.
One gone, runner at first.
Meadows.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
That's a ball.
And another
No, that
ball.
missed.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Yankees up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball outside.
Swing, and this one's
Foul
bounced to the
ball.
ground. But it kicks foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Jose Caballero, the next to hit.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Swing and a foul out of play. To third. To first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Drew Anderson done for the day. Just one hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm out of the
Tigers,
bullpen,
number
Emmanuel De
37.
Jesus.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And first offering is fouled off. That clips a corner. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Grisham.
Ball.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. So now 1-2. Grisham wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Get out of town. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 8-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Hey, ha!
Oh, 1 now. Sliced hard but foul. And a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's to third,
Foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. 2-2. Stays alive. That's too low,
Ball.
and it's 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a foul ball. He stays alive. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. That's in there. That's strike two.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
That misses.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And he chases that one. Now 2 out.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
On a line, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Emmanuel De Jesus out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Connor Siebold.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And this one gets away. Can't squeeze it. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Goldie up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Chases that one upstairs.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 9 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kerry Carpenter. That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, VIVO.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Can't get to it, and there goes the no-hitter. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter,
Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. Up the middle, Chisholm. Oh, a great flip. And they get the out. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. The Yankees 9 and the Tigers nothing. Top of inning number 7. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Check swing, he held up, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Brant Herter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Seabold in his second season, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017.
No, that's up.
Ground ball to the right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
This one chopped up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one.
Nope. Ball.
On the ground to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Yankees 9 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Number 31, Riley Green.
And first offering is fouled off. That one in there across the letters. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 39, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Yarbrough also getting ready. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
That one outside.
That's outside.
Ball one. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 7.
2 down, base is empty. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Ball one, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Major League Baseball is on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-2.
No, that's in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ball.
The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back.
Good
That's up.
purpose
That's
pitch
a ball.
right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the ground.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Here's the 2-2. In the air out to center. Baez brings it in with a nice running grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And that one is inside ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. The Yankees 9 and the Tigers nothing.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, number 39.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading up for the Tigers, the catcher, Dylan Dingler.